What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Glimmer Man. So yeah, basically the last couple weeks I've just been like obsessed with Steven Seagal movies. That's what I do though. It's like if I'm, like a lot of the times on the channel I'll check out whole franchises, or like I'll get obsessed with one actor or whatever. I always do this. I'm like a crazy person, so I get real obsessive with stuff. So, I'm just going down the Steven Seagal rabbit hole because, I got the 4-pack Steven Seagal DVD at Walmart in the $5 DVD bin. 2026 $5 DVD bin, still going strong. Shouts out Walmart. It's a beautiful establishment. I go there and I film like random TikToks and random videos all the time, and like they don't give a fuck. You can just film there. Like you can do whatever. You can get some sweet treats. You can get DVDs. You can get anything. Like it's just Walmart has a special place in my heart. Every time I think about it, I just get like a warm, fuzzy feeling. So yeah, shouts out Walmart. Shouts out Steven Seagal. Shouts out DVD 4-packs. You know what I mean? It's very cost effective. $5 for 4 movies. I don't know how much that costs for each movie because I'm Gen Z. I don't know how to do math without a calculator. I don't have a calculator handy. So all I know is that it's a great value. So yeah, it's all good in the hood. So yeah, we're reviewing another Steven Seagal movie, and I'm telling you what, I know the Glimmer Man gets a lot of hate. I don't even know if I said what I'm reviewing. Did I say that at the beginning of the video? I'm reviewing the Glimmer Man. I thought it was just Glimmer Man, but it's the Glimmer Man. So I know this movie gets a lot of hate. It's got like a really low score on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was looking up stuff and people are like, it's so bad it's good. And I can see why people say that. But listen, hear me out here. So out of the Steven Seagal movies that I've seen, is this the best movie if I'm trying to look at it objectively? Absolutely not. Like it's nowhere near as good of a movie as Under Siege. But in terms of fun, I think like out of the Steven Seagal movies that I've seen so far, this one was the most fun. I had an absolute blast with this movie. I thought it was like the comedy was on point. Some of the comedy was like a little too over the top. Same with the action. That was like the one thing about this movie. Like the comedy was great, the action was great, the pacing, like it moved at such a quick pace. It was so entertaining. The one problem was some of the comedy was a little bit too over the top and too goofy. Same with the action. Some of the action was a little bit too over the top and like crazy unrealistic. But for the most part, the movie was pretty grounded, and I did like the balance between action and comedy. And yeah, like it. At the end of the day, this movie was super fun and it was entertaining. So yeah, I'm a fan of the Glimmer Man. So jumping into a plot summary, we got Jack, played by Steven Seagal, and did you guess that he was ex-Special Forces? Who would have thought? Wait, Steven Seagal character is ex-Special Forces? No way, you're joking me, man. This is a new revelation. Who would have thunk it? So yeah, once again, Steven Seagal plays an ex-Special Forces guy, Jack Cole, and he's a cop now, and he gets this new partner, Campbell, played by Keenan Ivory Wayans, and they get assigned to this new case. It's this string of murders. It's these serial killings are going on, and the killer is like setting up the victims in like religious ways, like Jesus on the cross and stuff like that, and the killings are like really intricate, and they start thinking that this might be the work of the fuck, I can't talk in these videos. They think this might be the work of a professional and there might be like something deeper going on. So that is the basic plot summary. So now I'm going to jump into some random thoughts. I kind of touched on this in my plot summary, but like, I just think it's funny at this point. I'm 3 Steven Seagal movies in. Every fucking movie, he's ex-Special Forces. Like, I'm gonna like probably eventually watch more Steven Seagal movies. I don't know how long this is gonna go on. Eventually I gotta watch other movies, right? But like, is he ex-Special Forces in every single fucking movie? Like, that junk was just like funny to me. Like, oh my goodness, that's some funny stuff. I don't know. It's just I hope in every single movie he is, because that would be hilarious. Another random thing that I want to point out about this movie is I liked how Jack was always like trying to solve stuff that was out of his jurisdiction. So in addition to the main plot line of like solving the murders, anytime there was like some crime happening, Jack would just be like, let's go solve it. And then Campbell was like, dude, like we're not, you know, what were they? I think they were homicide. He's like, we're homicide, and that is a different jurisdiction. I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get demonetized, but you know, that's like a different jurisdiction. But basically they're just like going solving all these unrelated crimes. They're like side missions. They're doing all these side missions that aren't related to their department or their jurisdiction. And I just thought that was kind of fun, because you like in real life I feel like the police, like if they're like assigned to this specific role, this specific jurisdiction, like that's what they do, which makes sense. Like they don't want to like risk their life for some thing that's like not even in their department. Like they're sticking to their role and doing what they're like specialized to do. So in real life it makes sense, but I like how like Jack was like this crime fighter, and he's like, where's crime? Like, oh, someone is getting mugged on the street, someone's gonna jump off a building, like let me solve it. Like he was I'm like, and then Campbell was the voice of reason. He's like, dude, like let's just mind our own business. This isn't our business. Like I would definitely be Campbell in that situation. I'd be like, that's not my job. Like I'm not. What I gotta do some extra shit? Like, and I'm gonna get shot at? Like, get the heck out of here. Okay, something that I want to point out that I thought was super realistic, because like I said, this movie is pretty much grounded, but some stuff is like not believable. Something that I thought was really realistic and cool. This was just like a small little thing later on. So later on, Jack and Campbell are having this like crazy gunfight with the villains, and I feel like Jack reloads like 2 or 3 times, and I was just watching that. I was like, what the heck? Like, you never see people reload in movies. Like a lot of the time, it's like they'll even have like a revolver and they'll just be shooting like 50 shots. It's like, do people like reload, not revolve? I cannot think clearly. I'm fucked up. I'm not fucked up. It's during the day. I'm not fucked up, and I've been on my dry January shit, you know. So you already know. But yeah, I just like that, you know. You have people reloading, because in other movies it's like, do you reload? Like, reloading. Do you speak it? Like, have you heard of it? You should try it, you know. So I really like that they took the time to like show him reloading quite a few times. There's this explosion, so like Jack gets fake arrested, and then he's like fighting these guys, and then they explode, and he just immediately, because he knows there's something up, so he immediately runs away because he wants to go, you know, like talk to Campbell. I'm telling you, I said this in my Above the Law review, like, Steven Seagal has the gumpiest run. Why did they film him running? Like, he looks, when he's doing all his fight scenes, he looks so badass. You know, he looks cool. But like, whenever he runs, he looks like a duck or something. Like, he looks so goofy. So like, I don't know. And like, why did he have to run right after the explosion? Like, I know it's like, pressing thing that he's gotta go talk to Campbell. But if he's supposed to be this like suave, cool guy, just like stroll on over to Campbell. You don't gotta like run like a gump. Like you just look so uncool. Like you ruined your credibility of coolness. Like you look like a clown, my boy. But I mean, he was still cool throughout the whole movie, so I'll give it a pass. Yeah. So that's mainly the all the random stuff that I wanted to talk about. Next, I'm gonna get into some action scenes, talk about some comedy scenes, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So I really liked. There was this one sequence where, like I said, so like Jack and Campbell, they solve this one crime that's out of their jurisdiction. There's like all these Russian guys and some weird, like, it's not an alley. I think it was like under a bridge or something. But they, like, Jack just starts fighting these Russian guys, and he's like, it's all hand-to-hand combat, and then he whips out a credit card, and he's got like hidden blades on the credit card. He's like Ezio Auditore with the hidden blades. He whips out a credit card with the hidden blades. He starts like slitting people's throats. That whole sequence was awesome. There's like a hand-to-hand combat sequence where Jack is just beating the shit out of people at this restaurant. He throws a bunch of people through glass. He's just effing people up. That was awesome. And then Campbell, like this guy invades Campbell's apartment, and Campbell is like fighting a guy hand-to-hand, even though like Seagal is more the action guy. Keenan Ivory Wayans isn't as much like the hand-to-hand guy. He had this like action sequence. You could tell it was like a stunt double. Like you actually saw, there was like one instance where you could like clearly see the stunt double's face. But it was a really cool fight sequence. And then there's this like the guy, like the villain, like it creates this explosion in Campbell's house, and Campbell literally runs away from the explosion. It's like right behind him, and he like jumps out the window. It was super over the top and fake, but I thought, like, for some movie stuff, I thought it was really cool. So yeah, those were like three standout action scenes that I really liked. And then yeah, the comedy was on point. Like Seagal had jokes in this, which I didn't even think he could be funny, because I watched this clip of him on SNL, and he was like homeboy was just straight bombing. Like he was like really, really bad. Like I think he was trying to do an Italian accent or something. And yeah, like he was like, homeboy was not funny. So I was like, damn, I bet this dude has no jokes. I bet he's not funny. But like, yo, he's got jokes. Like in this movie, he was funny. So yeah, like this isn't necessarily just him. Like I can't recall every funny moment, but there was like this ongoing joke where there was like this little like Asian store, and they sold all these herbs, and Campbell had, I believe he had like allergies, so Jack gave him this thing. It was called like deer penis. I don't know if it was an actual deer penis, but it was just like they kept bringing that up where he's like, have this deer penis here, like, and then Campbell bought like a shit ton of deer penis. Like he was like constantly using it, so like it was like this recurring joke where they just keep talking about the deer penis. Like at one point, Campbell is meeting with this woman, and she's burning incense, and he's like, oh, I'm allergic, I gotta eat my deer penis. He might have even said, I gotta suck on my deer penis. Like it was this herb that helped with his allergies, and he had to like explain to her. He's like, no, it's for my allergies. So I thought that recurring joke was funny. In that restaurant scene that I'm talking about, Seagal, like he's just like eating random people's food. Like he just starts beating people up. All these people leave, and he just like nonchalantly starts eating their food. I know that's like just like a little random thing, but I thought that was really funny. And that sequence too, like someone calls the restaurant, and it's after he's just like totally wrecked it and just beat the shit out of everyone. He's like, like he pretends he's like a restaurant worker, like the owner. He's like, actually we're closed for renovation. I think we'll be closed for about 2 months. I don't know if he said exactly 2 months, but I'm paraphrasing. I don't have the best memory. I'm like an old geezer, but I'm relatively young. I don't know how that works, but I don't know. I can't call it. And then Yeah, so like when they're fighting the Russian guys under that bridge, there's like one guy left, and and then Campbell's like, "Hey, let me talk to him. I speak Russian," and then it's he's just slamming his head to get the info. Like he doesn't actually speak Russian. He just starts slamming this guy to get the info, and then after that he's like, "I speak Black Russian." I don't know. I just thought that was funny. I started thinking about the drink Black Russians, which I was like in a phase where I was drinking those heavy, and I would just like fall down the staircase. But yeah, that's why I can't be drinking Black Russians. But I just thought that was funny. And then at the end of the movie, Campbell, he's like, you know what? Before I met you, Jack, like everything was good. Then I meet you, I get shot, my apartment gets blown up, I'm homeless. He's like, just don't call me, Jack. Just don't contact me. I don't want to see you. I thought that was really funny, and I started thinking about it. I'm like, damn, like he really did like fuck up his whole life. But hey, at the end of the movie, they did everything worked out well, so it was all good. But anyways, that was like the last little point that I wanted to touch on, and yeah, I thought The Glimmer Man was a great movie. I would definitely recommend it. It's super fun. The action is on point. The comedy is on point. It moves at a super fast pace. It's great. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. That's been my review of The Glimmer Man. Thank you all thank you all for watching. I can't speak. Yeah, peace out.